Hello, everyone. Anthony here, and we're ready for another session of learning, uh, learning uh, about current events. Okay, I'm focusing on the listening part of learning, and it's very important. You can find lots of sources online for your listening, and very, very useful things on the internet. And one of the things that you can do to improve your listening is to listen to something every day. And I know those of you who have following, this is something that I say quite often, a little bit every day. And if you can listen to something that has a tape script, then you really have the potential to use a very, very good learning tool because you can listen, and after you finish listening, you can check the tape script to see that you um, are. Okay, there seems to be a little problem. The stream status. Why? I don't know. Course status. Okay. Don't know why, but it looks like I'm getting some kind of encoding, turning down video settings or using a faster. Turning down videos. Turning down videos. Well, I can try to do this. Just 1 second. I'm experiencing a little problem with the video. Bit rate seems to be balanced. See if this changes anything. Um, just check the video. Maybe. Frames. Oh, well, encoder is overloaded. No data. Okay, let's see what happens here. Sorry about that. There seemed to be a little problem with the streaming, and hopefully this is a little bit better. Uh, let's continue. I was talking about the listening to the tape script and listening every day. And one of the things that you can do uh, to to stimulate yourself to listen every day is by listening to current events, the news. Everyone usually is interested, even minimally, in something like the current events. Coding is overloaded. Okay, I'm trying one more time. Uh, if this doesn't work, I'll go back to the webcam. We'll see if that's the problem. Anyway, it seems to be working okay now, at least for the moment. Let's see if it maintains this Okay. Um, all right. Sorry about the delay, really. I'm just trying this and we'll see what happens. Didn't really change anything, but we'll see what happens. Okay. So, watching current events, you can watch the news, you can read a newspaper, or you can search online and try to find current events online. That's usually a good idea. And today we're going to talk about that aspect. So, used in many different sites. So, maybe there is one reporter and he publishes the story, and that story is syndicated across the web or want to uh, go back to the slides again one more time. where we can see that uh, one news item travels and goes to many different places. So, all right, once again, maybe there's some problems. This is difficult. I have to take care of this. I'm sorry, but let me just look at a couple of the websites. We'll try to go to the first one, and okay, here we are. I don't know if this is maintaining, if it's too poor. I hope that it's listenable. Let's try to look at some of the websites that I can um, recommend. Okay, so let's try this view. Okay, so I'm looking at the 10 best news sites in 2022. Okay, so these are updated from March 2022, and well, there's a little bit of a problem here with this. Let me. Best websites for 2022, and let's see if I can just change this a little bit. So you can get the whole page. Okay. Okay, so the top 10 websites, we see the New York Times, we see CNN, we see Reuters, the Wall Street Journal, BBC, NPR, Google News Syndication, the Fox News, NBC News, and the Washington Post. Okay, now these are all sites that you can look at and generally see something for free, but a lot of them are payment, so you have to pay. And if you can pay, that's fine. That's a good solution. You can do that and probably have enough news that you can see every day. But as an option, I'm going to show you some websites that are um, uh, better because you can see also the tape script. Okay, here's another uh, 100 best world news websites and blogs. Okay, we see BBC News at the top. the New York Times, BuzzFeed, Al Jazeera, the Defense Blog, their global issues, the Cipher Brief, BBC The Normal, CNN World, Times of India. So there are a lot of different sites that you can find that offer current events and news. And so uh, one of the sites that I found where you have the possibility of looking at a tape script is the New York Times lesson site, and they have the lesson of the day. Let me just see if we can get this. Yeah, there we go. The lesson of the day, and okay, there's not much to do about that. Okay, okay. The lesson of the day. So we have um, things that are easier. So you have an easier listening type situation. And a few of these, for example, I have checked this one called The Juice, and it's quite good. You can see that visiting the website, we have a um, culturally relevant content. You can try it for free. There is a story, and the U.S. says terrorist leader killed by drone in Syria, and you can listen. Okay, this is a computer generated voice, but it does give good words. You can check the vocabulary. They're very short. So as a listening, it's quite good because you have the tape script. Like I've always said, it's quite interesting. The other site that is quite good is listed on this page. I checked also here. Q KQED KQED. It's a kind of multimedia learning hub, and they have some very interesting areas. This is for educators, and you see that it's youth in the classroom. They have Mind Shift, which is one podcast, and they also have the KQED Learning, which is very interesting because this is divided into challenges and discussions. If you go to the discussions, you'll find uh, the latest story. This has a video, and it has also a video transcript. So it's quite interesting. There's a little discussion, You have the possibility of interacting with other people. The video transcript overlays the video, so this is a little bit uh, a compromise because you can't really listen to the video and see the transcript. You have to open this page in another tab and then watch the video transcript in another tab. But it's quite good. It's KQED, and these are normal voices, American accent, and so that's one. There's also this channel about above the noise. This is free lessons again. You have very similar type of listening. Uh, here's the uh, video, and this is coming from PBS. You see, so you can also go to PBS. I haven't seen this, but we're not looking at it today. We may look at it another time. But this is good because you can always find the tape script here. Okay, so that's one other possibility, KQED, and I think there was one other. Yeah, this one here, this Time Edge is also very interesting. It's a digital news source, builds literacy and measures progress. So you can see here also they have um, a type of subscription, which is okay. You probably want to do that, but you can also see some uh, view samples of the articles. Here's an article called Calling for Change, and you see that you can print, you can read aloud, you can um, listen to the uh, video, uh, read it aloud.